I'm on my way to a group meetup. Somebody is giving a guest talk on how to get featured on Spotify playlists. And I'm gonna see one of the engineers that I met last week. And yeah, and maybe there's some people to talk to who are interested in collaborations, but I don't know yet, so I'm gonna see about that. It's 4 p.m. and the meeting starts at 5:30. Yeah, so I'm curious about what's gonna happen. I just had a meeting this morning with another producer / engineer, but nothing happened. And I had to reschedule another appointment for next week that I would have had right after the one from this morning. I quickly want to talk about smoking. So I was smoking for about 5 years, and then people keep telling me like, you know those things like people say, oh, I should smoke less. I'm smoking too much. Oh, why am I doing this? I really want to stop, but I'm not doing it. And for me personally, I always felt that I'm just gonna stop at some point. It's not something that I would have to do actively, because in my opinion, or through my experience, I think smoking is always a cause of some emotional stuff. So for me, I would smoke to get a sense of independence, which I didn't have back in Switzerland. And then as soon as I started going out, doing these meetings, I forgot about smoking. It wasn't something I was doing actively. I just knew at some point I would stop smoking. I just forgot about it. And that's exactly how it happened. As soon as I would come back to Switzerland, I felt the need again to smoke, and I would buy a pack or something. I mean, I rarely smoke if I'm around other people who smoke, as a social smoker maybe, but I don't even remember when I had my last cigarette. And I'm sure if I would go back to Switzerland and didn't have much to do, I probably would start smoking again. But it's different for everybody. Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. I'm a little early, so I decided to walk for half an hour instead of taking the bus. Yeah, getting there at 5:20. And it starts at 6 anyway, so I'm gonna be early anyway, so might as well walk and kill some time and get some movement. I'm thinking of reactivating my Instagram account just to upload the small clips of the vlogs that I'm doing. The problem is that I tend to get into the habit of just checking Instagram, even though I don't even want to check it, just out of habit, out of boredom often. But now I kind of want to test myself if I can keep it under control and just do it for things that actually matter. And a couple of people have been asking me what's my Instagram account or my Snapchat, and I usually say I just disable them because it's too distracting for me. So I'm thinking about that. I think I can always disable it again if it becomes a distraction instead of being productive. An interesting thing I noticed was that the more I get focused and productive and keep saying the word good whenever something bad comes up, the more focused I get. I kind of need to take out my headphones sometimes, because I'm a person who listens to music 24/7. I always got my headphones in. And what I'm noticing now is that I tend to need a break sometimes. It feels like I need space when I got my headphones in all the time. I feel like I have to take them out and just soak in the noise of the city and the surrounding and whatever. And that's pretty new to me. That's a big change I noticed already. Apart from being way clearer in my head and way more relaxed and way more on track on what I do and a lot less whiny. I didn't like that I couldn't listen to music at first while I'm doing the vlogs, because while it's recording, it can't play music at the same time. But now it feels pretty good to kind of get a break in now and then. I kind of have some time off from, especially while I'm producing music, it's good to take off some time and just kind of have a bit of silence now and then. One of my friends said he wants to try out more meditation, like guided meditations and things like these, because he plays tennis, and during the matches he kind of gets distracted when he loses a point, for example. And so he's now trying to figure out what's the best way to stay in that flow state of where he plays well. I mean, it's the same in a lot of other sports or activities. Music is, the flow state is very important. So he asked me if I meditate. And then, so I answered, I tried out, like I changed my meditation technique over and over again. I mean, there's like I think everybody understands something different under meditation. Some just kind of breathe and let thoughts pass. Some are actually mentally active, and like with the guided meditation, they're doing something with it. And personally, I just don't do it at all. If I do it, I do it because to like help my body relax, because I have these tensions in my body that I need to like smoothen out sometimes. If I'm a little stressed or something, I feel my back is 24/7 like clenched and tense. So I have to like consciously breathe to get that out of the body, but that's about it. Because I feel like if I want to make music, I'm just gonna make music, and I don't really care about what's gonna come out. I feel like if I'm doing the meditation to get in the right vibe, I'm like waiting for something to make the music better. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I mean, if I can make the music, it's already in me. Why do I need to do like something extra that is not really directly related to the process of making music? Let me know what you think. And a lot of people been messaging me directly in my Facebook or something, or my phone number, and gave me like feedback and their thoughts on the vlogs. But if you have like thoughts and ideas, please leave them in the video description below so other people can see them and give their inputs. Thanks. I just saw this title of a video on YouTube where by Alan Watts. It said, "You suffer because you enjoy it." Now I didn't watch it, but I've seen this concept in other places, and I kind of noticed it for myself, how the satisfaction I get out of playing the victim. And it's not really a conscious thing. It's sort of conscious, but not really. And the more I confront myself with it, like the weirder it gets. It's like I'm telling myself a story about why I'm the victim instead of doing something about it. By now I kind of know while it's happening, but I'm really not sure how to get out of the emotion. Like it takes quite some effort. For example, this morning I felt kind of unmotivated and bad, and this was the first time in a while. And then my friend just messaged me if I wanna do a quick call, and I was like low energy. I was like, I'm not really feeling like it, but that's exactly why I did it. 50 minutes afterwards, I felt so much better. I felt great again. Cooked something, ate, now back on track. But I'm really not sure how to get out of this emotion while it's happening. It's so weird. It's so weird. Let me know if you guys know something about it, because I can't really figure it out.
So Spotify is heavily into electronic dance pop stuff and hip hop across all platforms, even Amazon.
I just got out of the meetup and I'm on my way back to the Airbnb. It was a really cool presentation that they gave. They just talked about how to get in contact with Spotify curators, how to get your music on playlists and heard, and how to make money off it and so forth. And afterwards they did a little Q&A where you could ask questions, and then a lot of people stuck around to kind of network and exchange ideas and exchange contact details and numbers. And I met a lot of cool people. And I think I finally found some dedicated people who want to get stuff done. Seeing on the instrumentals that I got, those are kind of piling up at the moment. Yeah, it was really funny, and hopefully there's some new work and projects coming in from that. And I'm gonna go back to that one on Friday in the morning. They're doing another, like a breakfast thing where members and guests can come and just talk and do the same thing as today, basically. And tomorrow I got a session with Jeffrey James, is his name. He's getting big here. I didn't know that. And in the presentation, they even used him as an example. So that was kind of surprising. The thing is, I got in contact with a producer in Sydney, and he works with a singer. And it took forever for them to get a session for a song. It was that song that I made with a friend and that we really liked and we were kind of protective about. And I've been waiting forever to hear from them, and they were like, yeah, they're busy and so forth. And last week he told me if I don't hear from him till Tuesday, which is today, I can move on with the song. And I kind of forgot about that. I didn't think I would actually hear from him. So I got that song planned to write for tomorrow, but so I have 2 vocals and I'm not sure really on what to do. But maybe we can write for another song. Or maybe we're not gonna end up using the idea from the singer in Sydney. Yeah, so this is a really annoying situation to be in. Some singers take really long to pitch you an idea, and you can never really say like, are they ever gonna send you stuff, or are they just busy but they kind of want to do it? Because with a lot of singers I had the problem that they're kind of excited about it but then they don't follow up. So I thought this was the case here, but now they actually said they got something done, not really sure what to do. It's always difficult whether to move on or not, because you can't ask everybody if it's okay, because they take forever to reply. I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow. If the idea's good, we're probably gonna go with that singer instead of the one from Sydney, but you never know how these things go. Maybe we end up writing for another song instead. Yeah, hard to say, but whatever. Met some cool people today, and I'll probably have some sessions within the next 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about this because I finally can like get stuff done and move forward.
As long as I